Welcome intellectual viewers. It's your intellect once again, as usual. Some they call me Sendoza. So guys, today we are revising advanced level FRS paper 1. So these are questions related to cross-cutting themes, especially heritage. Thank you. Now this is our June 2019 question number 3 here. So the question says, to what extent is heritage important in Zimbabwe? So these are part of the cross-cutting themes. These are certain topics you could find even in heritage. It's part of our history. So question here, it's one of the general approach questions. The first candidates are required to explore the importance and disregard of heritage. They are required to explore the importance of heritage and disregards associated with it. Start imagine, heritage is divided into two, that is the tangible heritage and intangible heritage. Tangible and non-tangible heritage. So we have got the tangible and non-tangible heritage. Tangible zvinhu zvatakasirwa. Heritage it means naka inishona. Chii chatakasirwa tangible heritage zvinhu zvinobatika zvatinotobata kuti dzvi chakati. Nezvisingabatiki zvatisingakwanise kuona. So in this case, examples of heritage, for one to be able to know, these are examples which we're now going to use. Aya angori ma example atiringotaura awaikwanisa kushandisa. We could use the issue of culture. Culture, it's our non-tangible heritage. Totems and taboos, non-tangible. Rituals and ceremonies, non-tangible. Teachings, sacred objects and places, these are tangible. Songs are non-tangible. History of the nation is non-tangible. These natural phenomena. When we are talking about natural phenomena, we are talking about natural resources or impact or something. Some shrines is part of tangible. So these are examples of our heritage. Saka unogona kutoya futi question ichitoti tiudze kuti importance yeculture yedu yakanakira yakashate zvinobvunzwa zvese zvekunzi marituals neceremonies zvese izvi zvinogona kungonzi kana tiudze kuti ma-teachings naye ari anotibatsira sei to preserve our culture. Ndo nhau dzacho. So in this case, one was should have the ability kuti in your introduction you are going to explain the ideology that in terms of heritage, this is the tingati heritage chi. Heritage refers to inherited objects, beliefs and whatsoever that are transited from one generation to the other generation. So in this case we have got tangible heritage and non-tangible heritage. In terms of tangible heritage, we have got mountains of natural resources and whatsoever. Then in terms of sacred non-tangible heritage, we have got spirit mediums, rituals, art and symbols. And these have got importance. For example, this preserves nature, they give us to communicate, they give us wisdom. However, despite that heritage is important, we can discard it because of globalization, education, modernization, and the impact of media. We can no longer keep on basing kuti chakangotikoshera heritage chedu noda kuti taane zvimwe zvinyowani zvinokwanisa kutibatsirawo. We cannot haugone kutadza kumigrata uchiti nekuti ndinogara kuno kune makuva asekuru vangu ndo andakachengeta umwe achita mari vari kuna Australia. What it's nonsense. So in this case now, in our explanation in terms of tangible heritage, that refers to these are now sacred places or in terms of these sacred places, we've got mountains. What is the importance of mountains? They are spiritual residents of my ancestors, whereby we can go and communicate in terms of rain-making ceremony. And it is important kwatiri waita kuwana mvura, we are now having good harvest. Then tiri papo tine mountains. For example, Matonjeni Mountain, it's one of our national shrine, whereby we can, as a nation, tinoenda tonokonza kuti whatever chiri kunetsa our nation, then tobatsirikana. Then tiri papo, we've got also rivers. Apa tinoisa rivers, spiritual residents, ancestors edu. Tine caves, anotibatsira for tourist attraction. For example, Chinoi caves, towana mari, anotibatsira to kuramba tine beliefs edu. And we have got land as a sacred place. Land, it is our part of our land is our prosperity. And land is part of our prosperity. And prosperity yedu yatinayo. Then tapedza, despite having sacred places, we are also having sacred phenomena. In terms of sacred phenomena, this is known as non-tangible heritage. For instance, we've got spirit mediums. It's part of our heritage. We keep on believing them. That's why we have got a statue in Harare CBD, one of our capital cities. Why we are doing so? We are remembering as a heroine who liberated Zimbabwe out of yoke of bondage, and this helps our future generation to know where we are coming from and where we are going. Then in terms of rituals, this preserves our nature. For example, we've got rituals such as taboos of the natural environment, whereby pythons cannot be easily killed. Zvotochengetedza nature yedu. We've got chisi or mahakurimi, or what we call sacred days. These are important as part of non-tangible heritage because zvinochengetedza nature. Toenda apa art and symbols, or these are communicated belief. For example, the Zimbabwean band, it gives us the origin of our country. It gives us integrity of my ancestors or individuals who were more vibrant. For example, at Great Zimbabwe, it shows the art of the Zimbabwean individuals, how the sophisticated styling of the Great Zimbabwe was. Chinhu chakakosha zvotibatsira kuti chicommunicate beliefs atinawo. Great Zimbabwe, it's our religious center, it's part of our tangible heritage. And toenda panyaya music and dance, inotipa entertainment. And for example, ana muchongoyo, manje, what. Then proverbs, they impart wisdom. Mati anotaurwa yangano, tsumo, zvirahwe, stuff. Then tobva ipapo toenda myth and legends zvakangofanana neapa. Then toenda beliefs, they preserve our identity. For example, in our beliefs, one can know in our own culture as of Ubuntu, our beliefs zvakangonaka kuti people they dress in a modest way. Vanhu havaite incest behavior kuti baba namai vanorara baba nemwana wavo kana mai nemwana wavo kana hanzvadzi nehanzvadzani. Zvakatinakirei, zvinopreserve identity as ma-Africans, hazvibvumiri, hazvitambiriki. And then taakuti isusu, despite the importance of all these, importance yatinayo yekuti heritage yakakosha, we can disregard it because of globalization. How? We cannot keep on believing in terms of kana kuti muzvinhu zvakaita sema beliefs. For example, we've got a belief of issues virginity test. Because of globalization and human rights, we cannot do that. It is depriving one's privacy. Unosungwa. Andika tabva ipapo toenda education. Now individuals, they are educated, they are now civilized. So individual cannot keep on having issues ekuti they want to vanoramba vakafocasa pakuti vanodaita proverbs. Handitika hatigone kuramba takafocasa hatigone kuramba takafocasa nekuita zvekuti kana orati education apa toti nekuda kwekudzidziswa kwatete tichiitwa isusu zvino. Handitika tikudzidziswa kuchikoro mukudzidziswa kana kuti human rights. You cannot keep on depriving your human rights pamwe munhu akurepa. And a long time ago waigona kutobatwa mazamu nabankuru wotorega kutaura bhozi unenge uchiti it's our culture, it's our belief kuti bankuru vanobata mazamu angu. And but now hazvi make sense. Akuzvibata now hazvi make sense zvekuti unotambwa newechirambo because we are educated kuti no, it's not part of kutoti munhu anowesango uya nekuti ndibankuru anongokubata. Anoona hatigone kuramba tichidaro wabata nyaya dzacho. Then toenda pamodernization. We are now living in a modern world whereby we are using computers, we are using softwares, we are using media. And we cannot keep on believing in art and symbols. Now we have got a PA system in which we can use it for communication. Hatigone kuramba tingoti toda kuridza ngoma, toda kuzodai, toda kuzodii, handiti hazvichamake sense. Futi pamodernization hatigone kuramba tichipfeka ndikurekodha lesson. Hatigone kuramba tichipfeka nhembe. Obata nyaya dzacho. Hatigone kupota tichita tsika yekuti tinoramba tichipfeka nhembe titi ndo culture yedu yetisusu tine hembe. Ubata zvandinotaura. Then tobva ipapo toenda pamedia. Nowadays we've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, we've got Telegram. It is a method of communication. If one dies, hazvimbode kunzi tibatidze moto vanhu vazoona hutsi kana kuridza hwamanda kuti tiinforme vanhu kuti sekuru vafa. Wabata, we can just take a call totodza munhu. Wabata, then tobva ipapo toenda human rights versus initiation rights. My initiation rights are my human rights, they do not allow individuals kuti vave exposed. For example, in our culture, we long time back kwainzi mukadzi akaroorwa panozowaridzwa jira voita sex panofanira kufuma jira racho rine ropa. Andika it's now useless kuti uite zvakadaro kuti unomuka makuseni munomurogesheni vanhu vepanext apo vechi wakayanika unofumura izve hazvimeke it's a form of uncivilization practices. Toenda pamigration apo ndamboexplaina eila zvangu chiti now individuals they can migrate from Zimbabwe up to Australia and whatsoever for employment opportunities, but you cannot go iwewe unoperforma kana kuti zvemarituals ako kuEngland andika wotosvika wauda kutanga kupfeka nhembe uriko wauda kutanga kudididi something which is not acceptable. So because of migration, individuals, they change identity, they change culture. Now we have got what we call cross-cutting culture, multi-ethnicity, whereby people are now linking with the different cultures. So we must have the ability to absorb mamwe macultures one kuonawo zvimwe kwete kungoti tinoramba tiri focused kuIR yedu. Andika ndo manyorera ataita question. Ameno.